Welcome to Star Watch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Stop everything. The spotlight is blazing once again. This time, it's shining on Wang Yibo. Standing proudly on the podium, with the cheers of the crowd echoing, he proves once more that his story is bigger than entertainment, bigger than drama. It's about passion, courage, and the power to rise again. And right beside him, Sungjoo, UNIQ member, sends his heartfelt congratulations. But wait, what's really going on behind this celebration? Wang Yibo's latest podium finish is not just another headline in the entertainment or sports world. It is a defining chapter in a story that continues to surprise and inspire. When he stepped onto the podium in Shanghai alongside his teammate Pan Junlin, the applause was not only for the result of one race, but for years of effort, persistence, and the courage to pursue an entirely new path. This victory in the China GT Shanghai finale is a powerful reminder that success is never a straight line. It is born from setbacks, from the willingness to stand back up after being knocked down, and from the determination to keep moving forward even when the world questions your choices. What makes Yibo's journey so compelling is not simply the result on the scoreboard, but the transformation it represents. He is known across Asia and beyond as a celebrated actor and singer, someone who already stood at the pinnacle of fame. Yet he chose to challenge himself in one of the most unforgiving arenas, professional motorsport. The crash he suffered at the Zhuhai motorcycle race could easily have ended his ambitions, leaving him with scars and doubts. Instead, it became the fuel that ignited his determination to fight harder, to return to the track, to master the discipline, and to claim victory in a field where talent alone is never enough. Take stamina, strategic thinking, and a mindset built on resilience. The presence of Pan Junlin at his side highlights another essential truth about racing. No victory is achieved alone. Their success was the product of trust, communication, and unity under pressure. In every turn of the track and every calculated risk, they embodied the spirit of teamwork that extends beyond sport, teaching us that collaboration magnifies individual talent. This moment matters not only for Yibo's personal journey, but also for what it symbolizes to his fans and to those who witness it. It tells us that reinvention is possible, that chasing a passion beyond your comfort zone can lead to new triumphs, and that true glory is found in persistence. For those who have ever been told that they should stay in their lane, Wang Yibo's podium in Shanghai is living proof that greatness belongs to those who dare to cross boundaries. When Sungjoo, a fellow member of UNIQ, extended his congratulations to Wang Yibo, it carried more weight than a simple remark between colleagues. It was an acknowledgement that transcended friendship and touched on the deeper meaning of Yibo's journey. For many, he has always been a celebrity, an actor adored for his performances on screen, a singer with a powerful presence on stage, a public figure living under constant attention. But Yibo's story goes beyond the familiar image of stardom. What makes his path so remarkable is his refusal to be confined to the narrow expectations of what an entertainer should be. Instead, he has carved out a space where artistry and athleticism coexist, where a love for performance is matched by a hunger for adventure and challenge. Every new pursuit has revealed another layer of his character. Off the screen, he has scaled icy cliffs, embraced the intensity of rock climbing, and risked the raw unpredictability of motorsport. These are not hobbies chosen for glamour. They are tests of will, courage, and discipline. Each time Yibo ventures into an arena that demands physical endurance and mental strength, he sends a clear message that life is not meant to be lived safely behind boundaries, but to be experienced fully, even at the edge of risk. This is why his victories resonate so deeply. They are not merely medals or titles, but reflections of a philosophy that insists growth is only possible when one dares to step into the unknown. Sungjoo's admiration captured this spirit. Coming from someone who has navigated the same demanding industry, his words validated Yibo's choice to expand beyond the entertainment world. It was not only a celebration of a racing victory, but also a recognition that Yibo is more than an idol. He is an individual who embodies the possibility of reinvention, the strength to rewrite one's narrative, and the courage to chase passions that may seem impossible. For audiences, this is where the true inspiration lies. Seeing a star who could have easily remained within the comfort of fame choose, instead to embrace new struggles, reminds us all of the value of resilience and authenticity. Wang Yibo's journey is proof that celebrity status is not the limit of identity. Beyond the lights, beyond the applause, there exists a person determined to live without limits, and that is the story worth celebrating. The triumph on the racetrack should have been enough to silence doubt, yet the noise of the online world quickly crept in, distorting the celebration. For Wang Yibo, every lap, every risk, and every ounce of determination was laid bare on the track in Shanghai, and the result was a well-earned place on the podium. But once the cameras shifted from the roar of engines to the glare of social media, the conversation became less about his discipline and more about the endless appetite for controversy. Praise was quickly tangled with skepticism, applause mingled with criticism, and the victory that had required months of preparation was reduced to fragments of gossip. This is the paradox of fame. Achievements are never experienced in their pure form but filtered through a public lens that is both fascinated and unforgiving. Sungjoo's reflection touched on this imbalance. He asked why we find it so difficult to celebrate success without attaching shadows of doubt. His words carried the frustration of someone who has seen too many accomplishments drowned in speculation, too many milestones twisted into opportunities for judgment. For Yibo, the victory was tangible. The race was witnessed, the timing recorded, the teamwork undeniable. And yet, within hours, the spotlight shifted from his skill to the chatter that thrives on tearing down those who dare to shine too brightly. What this reveals is not only the pressure placed on public figures but also the culture we, as audiences, create. The hunger for drama often outweighs the appreciation for effort. We scroll, click, and share stories not because they honor truth but because they stir emotion, even if that emotion is anger or suspicion. In doing so, we forget that behind the headlines is a person who has given more than most could imagine. The resilience it takes to return after a crash, the discipline to balance two demanding careers, the humility to work as part of a team. These are qualities worth admiration, not suspicion. Imagine if we shifted the spotlight. Instead of obsessing over drama, what if we focused on the teamwork between Yibo and Pan Junlin? Their coordination, trust, and split-second decisions could be studied like lessons in leadership. What if schools or youth programs used his story to teach resilience, showing that falling in Shanghai didn't end him, it made him stronger? And what if fans worldwide turned their energy into something powerful, creating communities that celebrate victories rather than amplifying negativity? That would be a real game changer. At its heart, this is more than just racing. It's about the courage to face failure, the strength to rise again, and the reminder that success is sweeter when shared. Wang Yibo's podium isn't just his, it belongs to everyone who believes that limits are meant to be broken. And as Sungjoo reminds us, let's not drown out achievement with noise. Let's celebrate it. Thank you for watching Star Watch Now, where we bring you the stories behind the stars. If this inspired you, don't forget to hit subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned for more stories that go beyond the headlines. Until next time, keep your eyes on the stars and your heart on the journey.